Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Forex Black Box. This is 29. This is 29 of May 2020, Friday, last day of the week. Short week. We go only 4 days today of US equity trading, 4 only days. So today could be just the pullback of this week. I'm looking at S&P 500 at the moment. Yesterday, the last time we talked about it, it was around here, and I talked about 4 hours breakout failure here, guys. If you remember, if you watch my yesterday video, talked about previous push up. We have a one, two, three bushes, and we break that anchor here. And we'll kind of try to retest here, see whether or not it's going to be successful failure, successful breakout down momentum, or not today. It's a Friday, liquidity is low, and we have a couple of wicks here as well on a 20 moving average in 4 hours. That indicate maybe we'll see another push back up. Then before the day close, we're gonna go down. If that's the case, ultimately, S&P 500 is really overbought, if you wanna call it. I don't believe that word very much. Market can keep going, but the reality is, the fact is, well, the rumor is okay. Everybody going back to business from next months, and but the fact is coronavirus is still out there. So in my view, this is overbought, or a bubble. It's gonna burst out sooner or later. So probably before we close today, we're gonna see some momentum, losing momentum down, or just stay as it is, and probably weekend we'll see some gaps because it's already overbought here, guys, and that's what I think it's going to happen. So if you trading S&P 500, be careful. Do not leave any money over the weekend on the table, or any open position, or any limit order, or anything like that. Try to stay flat as much as possible every weekend on any trade book. So close your book on Friday or reopen again on Monday. Okay, so moving on. Look at gold now. We see gold here is pushing up. If you hear me well, yeah. So gold here is pushing up. Basically, we broke the closes here. You see that on the daily coming back up. We're right on the testing momentum of the breakout, and we are outside the down momentum as well. So let's see how they're going to play. I think we're going to see one more leg down, then we'll continue back up. So we have push up, pull back, and continue back up if that's what the play is. So if you are long, I reckon that you take your profit before the close of today. Maybe we'll push a little bit higher. Maybe we'll be testing this today, and we'll come back down and we'll stay here. So let's see how's that gonna go. How's that going to play? Go back to the 4 hour. We'll break out of this channel. If you notice that S&P 500 and gold are going up at the same time, so just stay tuned to this, guys. Okay, gold is up. S&P 500, it's down. Yes, it's down, but still, in some occasion they move together. So gold is not 100% now. Day to day, they're correlated. So be careful on that. Just make your take profit short. Don't go for a long-term position these days. Anything can happen. Keep your risk low, and stay close eyes on chart. If you trade on an hourly, keep your eyes on hourly and 15 minute. Anything is changing in the 15 minute will reflect to the bigger time frame. All the way down to the 5 minute and 1 minute will tell you more information. Even if we go to the 1 minute, see that kind of sideways, we will look like stuck here for now. So probably going to see some momentum down first. 5 minutes, you see that's still there. So let's see. If S&P 500 start losing momentum, probably going to see some momentum on gold. So be careful on that. Back to the daily. Let's move on to the next Bitcoin. See the Bitcoin here, S&P 500 going down. Bitcoin was up yesterday, going down today because S&P 500 going down. That's mean money flying from the stock going to the dollar and yen and gold, but mostly dollar, I think, because everyone need a cash at these days. And yeah, cash is a key now to live these days, hard as pandemic. And yeah, just as I expected, it's coming back up and probably going to come back down here. We did a small measure move from breakout, come back down, pull back, come back down, and a strong momentum up. This for me is like, if you come back down here and do small one and continue, that would be great. But if we today we close up a little bit, before the week close, before the weekend will be playing the rules as well. It's open for the weekend. So I'll be looking for push back up here, come back down. If you stay around here, this level, 9,100, probably going to see major move up to retest his highs. That will be next target. But wait for the pullback to confirm that's the play. Other than that, if we keep going down, we break yesterday low and close, then probably going to see one more leg down to the 8.5. Okay, guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, support the channel so to help improve it and keep it going. If you have any question as well, leave it in a comment and I will reply to you as soon as I see it or in any stream. Watch my previous video if you're not sure what I'm talking about, measure, move, and all the stuff. I always leave a trail of my experience, how you trade the market and what you're looking for. But ultimately, I'll be doing a series of videos, training, short lengths of training, how to spot opportunity on the pairs. I normally trade pound pairs and S&P 500 future, pound pairs, and gold sometime, oil. But primarily is pound pairs only, not Swiss. So pound Swiss I don't trade it. Okay. Oil, you can see that yesterday we have the push back up here. Look like it's become a failure. We couldn't really push up today. If that will should be continuing today, we should see more leg up here, but we didn't. It's actually coming back down. We're about maybe nearly the 50% of this move. If we go down to 4 hours, we push back up, come back down, we're about more than 50% in under the 50% here after this move. So what we can see from here? Maybe we can see some pullback on the opening. We're going to open in a few hours, 2 hours and a half. Then probably will continue back down lower before the week is over. That will give me idea of how much you can hold here. We have a one hold, second hold. We couldn't break above these highs, and now we'll be looking for the third hold. Probably going to be a little bit lower or just even. Then from there maybe a small one again, and we'll see climb down. Okay. Dollar index obviously hit our target. I was talking about that for a few days now. I was talking about essence here and here and here. You see that pull back 50% from this high to this low, 50%. Check, measure move, equal measure move. So probably going to see some stops here for now. We have some support here around this level as well. Support, and a little bit lower here. So maybe I have to extend this a little bit here. This line, if I can just extend it. Just above here. So see that it's gonna hold or not. I think we're gonna just break that low. We did, as we did. So we're near it now. Probably gonna see some pullback around here. Then maybe I will look for another measure move. So I have one swing here, second swing here. We'll look for the third one to come back up. Maybe double bottom. Then we'll continue back up. If it's not, we failure, we'll continue back down. Okay, and that will make euro strong, by the way. So euro is strong. So euro, last time we talked about, come back here, we'll break out of this triangle, then we'll come back inside 50%, come back up, we'll break that high, and we'll keep going. We keep going to the 11.45. I was talking about that yesterday and the day before, since the beginning of the week. We see that momentum here look like it become a failure, but actually it come back to retest it, and we broke the previous day here. This day we broke it, the highs of it, and we'll continue back up, keep retesting and come back up. The following day is momentum stronger, even today is even stronger. So my opinion, I think that's going to break a little bit higher here, maybe a little bit push more, then probably will lose steam a little bit going over the weekend. So the play is still intact. If dollar index keep going, then that will be great. Even dollar index is even weaker than euro, because if you see that we dollar index originally we broke the level here, but euro is a little bit weaker. euro should be actually up there now. If we are correlated with the dollar index, if I go up, see that we broke this anchor here. We broke it by a few pips. But if we go to euro, we should be up there. But euro is a little bit weaker, but it's taking the other side of dollar index. So my expectation is we're gonna keep pushing to this level, and looks like a lot of position already closed just near the high. Obviously weekend, obviously Friday, and on dry liquidity and so on and so forth. So if you are still in the trade, I think it's gonna go up a little bit more or maybe behind, but we'll see. We'll see how dollar index will do. But if you not sure, you can exit your position, stay on the side until Monday. Don't leave anything over the weekend. Pound USD, see the pound kind of holding here. If euro strong, pound is a little bit weaker. But we have one push up here. Come back, pull back, 50%, push another up, come back, and we're still here. So we open the week here. Okay, we're gonna close up there. So what that give me? Give me a body with a small wick on the weekly. If we close that way, that's what we see on the weekly, okay? So we'll come back down here, come back up. Obviously, if we take all this measure, come back about 50%, then maybe if we break that by the 25, I'm looking for 25 handle. I think that's where we're gonna go. Probably next week. We're gonna see another big weekly candle here. We'll probably broke this high, then we'll continue all the way up to these levels. Ultimately, we'll be testing the 20 moving average. I think 20 moving average will be tested on the weekly. If we go back to the daily, that's where we are now. We're above the 20 moving average. So we'll be looking for the 200 moving average. I don't have it here, but you know, if you're not sure, just go back to the weekly. The bigger time frame is always giving you a right direction, a good direction. Same thing is happening here before. If you see here, 1, 2, 3. Normally go with the 3 candles. We have 1, 2 so far. I'm looking for the third push up. Then from there, I will be starting to flatten my positions, and I will be looking for a small pullback or 50%. Okay. Pound yen as well, moving with pound strength, and yen a little bit ups and down because S&P 500. I'm not sure yet whether or not it's going to drop. If it does, yen is going to get strong. Pound maybe will be losing some ground here, so probably going to close the week as it is. So maybe from next week we're going to see another push back up here and go down a little bit more if S&P 500 risk off is active. Okay, so that's weekly. Back to the daily. See that we can consolidate with open here the week. The week is open here since Monday actually here. Then we pushed up and we hold there. So yeah, it's a little bit lower than pound than cable because yen is a little bit strong. So yeah, so let's just wait for breakout of this triangle here. We can consolidate in here. So if we break out of it, pull back and retest and continue back up, that'll be good to see another higher low. Okay, so maybe another one here, then we'll see if it's gonna hold, continue back up or not. So far we're doing highs here. That's the first swing low, second swing low. Probably we'll see. We're looking for breakout. Okay, so yeah, if you're on a trade, you better close your book before the week is over. Today's Friday. You see that's coming back down, coming back up. All to do is 50%. He's become a failure. If you notice here, we'll come back down quickly, come back up. Sorry, just on my keyboard. 50%. Try to go down again. Couldn't break below that. Come back up strong, and we'll get to the all the way up to almost high 100%. Come back 100%, 50%. Probably going to do the same story here, and come back up again. This is uncertainty going on in the stock market. That's why pound uh, pound yen is like that. This is basically sideways. So trade sideways. You come around here, shows this candle, great. So move for the next hour. Is actually strong momentum up. Then we'll be looking to exit our position just near around here, just around this level. 23800 could be the area to exit. Right, and pound Aussie is still hovering around this level. Okay, so I'm long but not big. Okay, I'm long but not big. I'm long around this level, and it's just keep coming back down to my entry, and I see that double bottom on the low time frame, and that's why I enter my position. I think that's going to come back up maybe by Monday. I will leave that position open anyway for Monday. So probably we're going to come back around the 20 moving average at least to retest it. My exit will be around this level. It's not far. It's about 200 bips, I think. Let me just check that quickly. My entry around this low, about 223 bips. So say 200 bips, take the commission out and all stuff, 200 bips. Yeah, I think it's easy to be achieved, but if we hold here, looks interesting. We have a lot of rejection going on here. This rejection happened before, somewhere around here. If you look here, there's rejection and we push down. So I'm looking for the same story here to push back up at least 50%, but I'll be happy to exit around the 20 moving average whoever comes first. If it's back up quickly today, then hit the 20 moving average, I will exit. Of course, my take profit is around here, but if I see it is changing direction quickly, probably I will be moving my take profit near the 20 moving average. I'm not gonna be just around here. I'm just trying to see if it's take me a few days to come back up. Probably the 20 moving average will be meeting at this level. Is interesting green bar. So probably around here it will be a nice area. But if we show momentum by the opening of the stock today and coming back up, risk off, I will probably move my take profit around the 20 moving average around there. It's gonna be spike. So that's what I'm waiting for. Moving on to the next one. About New Zealand, same story. And there's about 300 pips to that 20 moving average. You take down a little bit. By the time I come up there, about 230 pips. I think that's same play. So if we see the momentum back up to retest this high, that'll be good. I'm gonna, well, maybe I will be trading it on Monday. See how it go. Look at that. One leg, two, we'll see another will push up, and maybe small leg and continue back up. But I think the pound is gonna go show some momentum from next week. So far, it's doing okay in cable, yen, but in Aussie, it was a stock, of course. New Zealand is following Aussie, and there's not much to it. CAD's shown some weakness, and that's why it's a good opportunity to buy. I'm not in CAD, but it's a good opportunity to buy CAD. I will be buying from next week. Looks like nice swing low, head and shoulder. Talked about it yesterday. If you come do that, then I will be taking that trade to be playing it above the 20 moving average, and it will be just something similar to this. Come back up, test, and come back up again. Okay, guys. I think this is it. You guys have a great weekend and try to close your trading book today. Do not leave much on your table. Do not leave much position open. Do not leave any limit orders. We're going to open the economy from next Monday, I think, next week, and yeah, beginning of June. So anything can happen over the weekend. Disagreement or Trump tweet or whatever between Trump and China. Remember that Trump and China, there's a conflict going on, and anything can happen. Any statement can move the market off the book. So you don't want to open your Monday or Sunday night with a 500 point or a Pepsi gap. So I reckon that you close all your book today in case of anything. Even if you're gonna close it with loser, it's better than burning your account completely. Okay, guys, thanks very much. You have a great weekend. I will be making overall a weekly review as usual. Take care, guys. Have a great one. Thanks. Bye.